Alright y'all, well we've made it to a spot. So if you watched the road trip in the last live stream, I had planned to get the van out today, but there's a possibility of storms with some hail and stuff like that, so we're not going to put the van in front of hail if we don't have to, but we're out here, we've got ourselves a nice spot, the truck is level enough, and just get our junk set up. A little warm. I'm gonna go ahead and get my thermometer set out. The rest of it, oh, there it is. All right, this says 87 degrees in the box. I don't know if you can see that, but it's warmish. Just leave that out and set this one outside quick. All right. Yeah, it is warm out here, y'all. I am just moist, of course. Midwest humidity. Let's see what this thing says for temperature. It says it's currently 82, the low tonight is 52, so it's not going to be terrible. And then, yeah, chance of storms between like 6 to 10. So we'll see what happens. I kind of am getting the feeling that it might develop past me, which is going to be a bummer, but these things happen. We're set up and we're staying here. I did take my truck in and I got it detailed. It was looking mighty shiny until I drove it down the gravel, and now it's all dusty again. But it was nice to get the thing taken care of, you know, get a good coat of wax on it. There was a lot of little like rail dust spots in the paint when they transport these. If they do any of them on the trains and stuff like that, you'll get a lot of like iron dust into your paint, and it can do little like rust spots. It's just stuff that's stuck into your paint. So even if you buy a brand new car, you need to get it detailed and get a wax, whatever, put on there. But that's taken care of. It's nice and clean on the inside. It was nice to get that done right after I got back from the road trip, but we're just hanging out. We got a nice fire pit here. I'll probably wait and see what the storms do. We can get out after the rain, and if it rains, and have a fire then. But it's gorgeous. It's nice to be back here. Everything is green. You know, it's a big difference from the desert scenery that I had been in for a while there, and the mountains and whatnot. But let's grab a drink, actually. Yeah, I'm just standing here sweating. Dang old humidity. So if you watched the live, you saw this, but someone sent in an RC Cola. I haven't had an RC Cola in years, so RC is Royal Crown Cola, and I figured, what could we do with this but take our Royal Crown Cola and add a little bit of Crown Royal to it. I'm not usually one for mixed drinks, but we'll give this a whirl, grab some dirty ice out of the cooler, and see what this is all about. I can't say I've ever done anything like this with Crown Royal. I've had a Royal and like Crown and Coke. It's got to be about the same, right? I don't know if I should have. I got 2 of these. I don't know if I should do 2 of them or not. I can't even get the thing open. My hands are all moist. There we go. Crown Royal Fine Deluxe Blended Canadian Whiskey, a product of the Crown Royal Distilling Company. This is common around these parts. I don't know. Depending on where you're at, you may have never heard of this or seen this or had this before. But it's some whiskey. It's typically fairly smooth, but I wouldn't call it top shelf by any means. But I don't know anything about whiskey. I think that's probably enough for me. We'll see. I do have another one in there. I gotta just try this to see what it tastes like. Coke, Pepsi. I mean, it's about the same, y'all. Royal Crown. That looks good. I could probably make another one if I felt like it, but I don't know if I need 2 shooters of whiskey. I was thinking about buying Starlink, but man, being back here in the Midwest and camping again, like, I might buy one of those stupid portable air conditioners. Oh, I think they're running a sale on those things right now, but they're ridiculous. Like, even on sale, they're like $1,500. And then, you know, it's got a battery, but I think it'll only run for maybe 8 hours top. So you got to have I need a bigger battery box to run it, but I don't know. But let's see what this is about. That's tasty. I did not make that strong at all. Can kind of taste the Crown in there. That's one that'll sneak up on you for sure. And we got the booth cup back out. I brought it with me. Can you hear all the burbs? Oh, there's a bright yellow bird. Is that a finch? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to catch it with that camera. It's bright yellow and it's got like a black head. Feels good to be back out camping again though, tell you that. Cheers, y'all. Well, hopped in the rig. It's started raining. It's raining pretty good out there. I'm actually in a thunderstorm warning right now. Map and radar says it could be raining until probably 9. A little bit of thunder out there. Thunder and lightning. Can you hear the lightning and see the thunder? It's going to be a bit more humid after this though. See the lightning? Oh, it's raining in here. Trying to hold it open with a can of beer so I have some ventilation. I don't know if my front window would block it right now. No, it doesn't look like it. It's raining pretty good out there. And I'm like stuck under a tree. Yeah, I can barely even see across the lake from here. Yeah, I mean, you can barely see the other side. It's raining pretty good. We might have some difficulties getting the fire going after this, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, since we got a beer out, it's been a couple hours since I had that mixer. It was very tasty. I ended up drinking the rest of the RC by itself. Need something to pop this window open though. I was hoping I was at enough of an angle that nothing would drip in here. It's not looking too bad. gotta find something to get that window open though. It's gonna get foggy in here. Maybe this flashlight a little bit smaller. Just a little. That's good. There we go. It's much better. Well, while we're chilling, I'm just gonna grab my tablet. There's some thunder. Don't know if I want to ruin the sound with my tablet though. What should we watch? What should we get going while we sit here? I downloaded all the Divergent movies. Allegiant, Divergent, Insurgent. I watched one of those. Got Knocked Up on here. That's a decent one. The Peanut Butter Falcon. I've seen that. I don't think I'd have anything on here I haven't seen. War Dogs. I think I'm gonna watch those Divergent movies. Gotta make sure I do this in the right order though. At least get one of them started. Starts with Divergent. I think I got the right one. Dang it. Yep. I got something in here we gotta try before we sit back and watch this. So, where is it? I know I got some in here, right? I didn't take it out, did I? Here it is. We'll try this one. So, a couple of live streams back, this was sent in. It's camel jerky. Newport Jerky Company. Let me stop this for a second. Camel jerky. We gotta give this a shot. I can't say I've ever eaten camel before, but we gotta try this. Ooh, that was bright. Smells good. Looks like completely normal jerky. It actually smells good. Alright. That tastes fine. That tastes fine. If you were to give that to me and not tell me what it was, I would never guess that that's made out of camel meat. All right. Well, the rain has stopped, other than what's dripping off the tree when the breeze blows through. But see if I can get any of this wet kindling started. All wet. I think that might actually take off. Well, the fire's chooching. I think it's going to turn out to be a pretty nice night tonight. It's going to take a while for this to burn down so we can cook on it, but I'm going to enjoy the weather. And I might actually get a little bit of a sunset, if you guys can see that. Not too shabby. So I'm going to use this little sandwich maker. It's called a camp cooker. It was sent into the P.O. box a few lives back. I've got everything I should need in my cooler here. Try something a little bit different. Got a little bit of I can't believe it's not butter spray. We've got some chips to go with it. We've got bacon jerky. We're going to put some of this bacon jerky in this sandwich. Swiss cheese. A can of chicken. If you guys can see, can of chicken. It's a big can. Probably more than we needed. What else do we have in here? Alright, and this is going to be the main way we're going to do it. We're going to use these Grand biscuits. And we're going to put biscuits on either side of this thing and see if it works out. I've got a little bit of seasoning in here, I think. That was also sent in, yep. Some Mateo's hot chipotle taco seasoning. We'll sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Let's see. The bacon jerky was sent in. The chips we'll try were, and the seasoning was. I should probably get myself a paper towel at least. Prepare everything on the tailgate here. Not really sure how this is going to work out with these biscuits, but we'll give it a whirl. never used this spray butter, but I think this is going to be great for doing this. Normally I'll bring like a thing of butter with me and it's always so stiff. I think this will work better. Oh yeah. Extra butter. That works great. How do we open the biscuits? And I'm gonna have way too many, but we'll see. Oof, there we go. All right, biscuit on each side. Go ahead and kind of spread that out a bit. Get her to fit down in there. All right. Should have drained this chicken. Of course, I don't have a spoon out here with me or any kind of silverware. That was dumb. Oh, chicken juice on me. Bring all the bugs and everything in. Whatever else. Watching me cook out here. Should probably do cheese on both sides first, right? Extra cheesy, just how I like it. Alright, we've got some cheese. Take our chicken here. Really should have got a plate or something out. We'll just get her out of there with my knife. Those are big hunks of chicken. Alright. Slap some of the seasoning in there. There's no like dabber. I don't know how this stuff is going to be, but oop, we got a healthy amount of seasoning on there. Healthy amount of seasoning. Then we'll take some of this bacon jerky. We'll slap a couple of pieces of that in there too. Should have maybe preheated the pan a bit, but can't say I've ever had bacon jerky, but we'll give this a try too. A little chicken, a little bacon, a little seasoning, a bit of cheese. Alright. Can I put this together without it falling apart? Bam. Locker closed. And into the fire. Bummer about these deep fire pits like this, you can't really lay her in there too flat. We're like that, give it a couple of minutes. While that's going, I'll try some of this bacon jerky. Ooh, that's like, I didn't read it, kickin' sriracha flavor. That's got a little bit of spice to it. It it's different. That's a really different flavor. It's not as dry as you would expect a jerky to be. That's pretty good. That's gonna be good in there. Ooh, it's already coming all the way out of it. The biscuit's popping out around the sides. This might not take too long at all. Y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing off of there before I just burn it to a crisp. It's gotta be getting done. It started coming way out of there. You see that? Like, that's all biscuit. I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be done. That's all crispy. I can't set this down on here. We can definitely pop her open and see what she looks like. You guys ready? This thing's hot. Is it done? I think it's done. It's stuck together. Oh, come on. I don't have anywhere to set it down. Here we go. Use the cardboard. Don't want to melt my tailgate. Well, I tore it apart a little bit, but that's done. See if we can get it out of here now. Oh, it just fell apart. That's hot. This is gonna be a mess. Oh, lost a big hunk of it. All right, we're just gonna go in on this thing. That's good. That's good. I should have brought some like ranch or something to dip it in. That's great. I think the biscuits definitely wanted to expand more than I was giving them room to do. A bite with that bacon. That is good, dude. That's a really different flavor. And that's good in there. That's a great sandwich. Oh, a great sandwich. I'm sure I'm getting some of that seasoning in there too, because I put a lot of seasoning on it. Overall, that's very tasty. So if you watched the last live, got a couple of bags of these. So I have tried them. They are very good. Grippo's barbecue, and these are surprisingly spicy also. They have a kick to them. That's a good chip. We're not in bear country anymore. This sandwich is great though. Definitely gonna make another one or two. I try to use up all these biscuits, man. Alright. Ooh, it's sizzling. Can you hear it at all? Sizzling and dripping. Could probably given that more time, honestly. It's good. good. Yeah, I mean, it works, but I don't know if the biscuits are the right thing. I mean, this thing is also brand new, completely unseasoned. That is hot. But the sandwiches are amazing. And I feel like you get a big part of the flavor out of the biscuit. Chicken and a biscuit. Chicken and a biscuit, like the crackers. There's the title. Sometimes it just comes to you, you know? Yeah, that's just a fat hunk though. Definitely could have used a, ooh, that's hot. Definitely could have used a sauce, like a, I think some ranch would have been good. Chicken bacon ranch. And the Swiss cheese. I can't tell you the last time I bought Swiss cheese. So good. Go away, bugs. Alright, I got dinner all cleaned up, put away. Definitely had some leftovers, but I may have eaten a third sandwich. Yeah, there's a few little bugs in here. Go away, bugs. You bother me. But it's late, man. It's after midnight already. I need to just probably go to bed at this point. I want to try to get up at any reasonable time. Let's see. Too much junk. Lock my doors. You might be able to see this is a, it's like a camp blanket. I picked this up on the road trip and I never ended up using it. Is there a moth just flying right by my head? I don't know, it's kind of like green and blue plaid on one side, but on the other side, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a regular blanket. So I've got one of these that's like a red or like a reddish brown color, but it's like this on both sides. And I feel like this will be really nice. And it's from Coleman. I just picked this thing up at Walmart. And then we got a new set of sheets on for the night. But I think that'll work nice instead of a sleeping bag in the summer. I don't need my big black sleeping bag in the summer. I can just bring a regular blanket too, but I grabbed this on the road trip because I thought there were some nights that were cold and I might have needed it. So you can get changed quick. Tattoo is definitely peeling a little bit. Don't need this hoodie on either. There we go. Pop this. Windows open. One right behind you. There we go. All right. I should have dumped the rest of that beer out, but I'll be all right. Just don't knock it over. All right. Shut all my lights off. Ooh. Keep dropping stuff. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Yeah, I think this blanket will be, I don't know, we'll see. The one thing that I don't like about this type of material, or like sleeping bags in general, is you just hear them every time you're moving around. And right now it probably won't be bad, but there's some nights that it gets so quiet, like you hear this move every time you breathe. I don't know if I'm the only one, but that can be a little bit annoying. And I am on a bit of a slope right now, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. All right. Good night, y'all. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, good morning. The sun is poking me right in the face. Oh man. Well, this camp blanket or whatever it was plenty last night. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, this thing ain't bad. I mean, what's the purpose of this type of material, and like what they make sleeping bags out of? Is it more waterproof or stain resistant or something? Why do they make sleeping bags out of that type of material? I guess they're not all like that. I have that really heavy duty one it's like all cotton or whatever. I don't know. No, this worked fine. Worked out fine. Oh, and it's got some sort of you can wear it like a poncho. It's got a little snap there. Yeah, you can put it around your neck and close this thing up, and you can wear it like a cape outside or wherever you want. Oh man, it's beautiful. Oh, just throw it. 53.8 degrees Fahrenheit outside and 57.7 inside. A little bit warmer in here because I'm in here. And this is 95% humidity. Tight. Just like I always like it. Oh man. It's a great night of sleeping though, I tell you that. Yeah, that's bright. Oh man. Oh, there's steam coming off the water a little bit. You can see it. You can see it like floating around. Try to get a video of that. You guys see that? Here we go. There, you can see it. See the steam just floating on the water there? That's cool looking. Alright, well. I'll tell you what. Now.
So I picked this up at the store yesterday while I was getting some groceries for this, and it's Starbucks cold brew chocolate cream coffee. I don't drink cold brew very often. I like iced coffee, like the Dunkin' stuff, which I think is more like a kind of like a frappuccino. And I think this is just straight up cold brewed coffee. I figured I'd give this a shot. I mean, it's chocolate cream or whatever, but I guess see what it's all about. And of course, it doesn't fit in a koozie. It's kind of an annoying thing about some of these cans, I reckon. Breakfast of Champions.
Whew. Thing's still pretty wet out here. Tight. Truck's gonna be filthy. Just paid a lot of money to get it cleaned, but it doesn't look bad, but it ain't gonna be clean like it was. It's all part of the game, boy. Chalk it up for the game. I need some of that caffeine. Oh, should grab my backpack. Heave-hoed all my stuff out here. My steps all nasty. Don't really want to put that on the carpet. That'll probably go in the back seat on one of my totes. Oh, the sun feels good this morning though. Sun feels real good. Real nice. Trash on the table. Trash bag here. I got a bunch of trash out of the fire pit before I started yesterday. Started the fire, so got wet trash in there. There was there was 2 monster cans and they were both full of ants. So I wasn't going to put that in the truck. I wonder if I was supposed to shake this. Yeah. Shake gently. It smells alright. That's not bad. It's better than they make some double shot energy drink, and it's got some, I've had a few of them, but most of the time I can't finish the whole thing. It's just got some weird kick to it. The flavor of it does. This just tastes like regular coffee that's cold. It's not trying to be an energy drink. Oh, Twinkie. Where you going, Twinkie? Enjoy Twinkies every once in a while, but if I buy a box of these, it can get dangerous because I'll just sit there and eat the whole thing. The cream filling, so nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow, sun is bright. It's cooking. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and close this one out here. Great night of camping. Enjoyed the storm last night for sure. It's always nice when they come through. You can enjoy the storm, but you can still get out and have a fire and stuff like that. It ended perfectly just before dark, so that helped us out. And then the sandwiches last night didn't work out perfectly. Like, they kept falling apart, but they tasted great. That candied, I keep wanting to say candied bacon, but that bacon jerky, really different flavor. And it was moist. It was like they made the jerky and then just like soaked it in sriracha or something and then packed it. I don't know. But it was a simple recipe. You could obviously use like the pre-cooked bacon that you can buy at the store. I use that stuff all the time. But great meal. Great meal. The biscuits made it tasty because it's definitely a different flavor than you get from bread or whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to close this one out there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next adventure. See you in a bit. Dangle, 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 dang.